It is with great urgency I send this correspondence. Provisions of the Raven have run dry. Lord Kinney fears rebellion from his townsfolk in Portsmouth. Please send more snare drums across the Great Sea, so we may distribute them to the people. The fate of our store rests on your wings, old friend. Now, fly.
Fly to Britain!
Oh, hey Tony.
Hey Adam,
What you got there?
the new British shipment just arrived. I was thinking we'd make a video.
That's a good idea. How's it going, everyone? This is Adam,
And I'm Tony.
and we work at the Drum Center of Portsmouth, the largest independently owned drum store in the world. All of the drums and cymbals that you see featured in this video today are available for purchase, and I will put the links to purchase them in the description below.
Today we are taking a look at what very well may be one of the best values in professional snare drums.
And what to you, Tony, constitutes a professional level snare drum?
A few things. Good quality components, which this has, a really great sound, reliability, and attention to detail that you can really see the care that was put into making the drum.
I would agree with that, and today's snare drum that we're featuring, the Raven from British Drum Company, is a professional level snare drum with absolutely zero compromises.
The Raven is a 14 by 6 inch deep snare drum with the same 100% Scandinavian birch shell that they use in their Legend series, 10 lugs, palladium hardware, 20 strand snare wires, and the overheads made by Code.
And that brings up another great point. The Raven ships with professional level snare drum heads, where typically a snare drum in this price range is always going to ship with absolute garbage heads.
Yeah, it's usually another place where they cut costs, and that's not what British did here.
All of the attention to detail on the outside of the shell, as well as especially on the inside of the shell, is just premium quality. And when you look at the price of this snare drum, there's just no other snare drum that's made with this attention to detail at this price point. Not even close, really.
No, not even close. Nope.
Something that I find remarkable about these drums is that typically when other drum companies have these less expensive snare drums, they're made in a completely different factory and they touch human hands far less than a higher end drum.
Right, and with these, These Raven snare drums, you're getting a drum that's made on the same line as their high-end drums, the ones that are more expensive, by the same people with the same level of care.
While this drum looks great, the looks aren't everything. It can have great components and sound terrible, but that clearly isn't the case with this drum. Tony, what did you think of how this drum performed?
I really liked it. I think that it handled all three tunings very well. It's a modern sounding drum. It's definitely got a lot of snap and kind of high fidelity going on with the snare wires. It's controlled, but there's plenty of tone there too. You know, Tom was also messing around with a wallet to kind of dampen that a few times as well to see how it dried up, and I thought that sounded great too. He also said it felt great to play. The tuning stayed right where it should have been. So overall sound-wise, super happy with it.
Yeah, I love the sound of these birch shells. The premium thinner birch shells are just really articulate, and it just does everything you would want a snare drum to do. Let's talk about the drums and cymbals that we're using in today's video.
Let's. Drums that we're using are from British as well, of course. The Legend series, which is quickly becoming one of our favorite kits in general in the shop. This particular kit is a really beautiful sterling silver is what they're calling the finish, but it's like a gray transparent lacquer over like a mappa burl. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, really, really nice.
Yeah.
And the cymbals are equally as nice. We're using some Meinl Byzance, right?
Yep, indeed. We're using 16-inch Benny Greb sand hats and a 20-inch Byzance vintage crash. Cool funny thing about the hi-hats, Tom actually liked them so much that he took them home after the shoot.
He did?
Yeah,
Oh.
no joke.
One of the benefits of working here. And there you have it. This is quite a remarkable value, one that doesn't come around very often, and it really is a special drum at a special price.
Yeah, it totally is. I mean, everything about it, the sound, the quality, the craftsmanship, the company, it's just, there's so much to love about this drum.
Absolutely. And if you haven't already, if you like this kind of content, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel? It's a great way to stay informed on all things drums, as well as a good way to support our independently owned drum shop.
And it's a great way to stay in shape.
It's a great way to stay in shape.
And it's a great way to stay in shape.
On behalf of everyone here at DCP, we'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch the video. We hope you found it somewhat entertaining and informative, and we will see you next time. Cool. I think that's good.
All right.